Greetings fellow gamers and survivors, this is Small Archangel. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. In the last episode you left me wondering what to do about the ceiling which kept caving in. While I did get it sorted out eventually, I don't think it was very much to do with what was supporting the base, what was supporting the ceiling. It's more, I think, to do with what's under the floor. Maybe it's because I've got arches at the bottom of the tower. I don't know. All I know is I've built bases like that before and it's not been a problem. For all I know, there could be a cave underneath the floor which is messing things up. The physics are a bit strange like that sometimes. But I did get it sorted out in the end, and basically what I did was just doubled up the flooring here. So this is the floor of the next level. So this is as tall as our tower goes at the moment. But yeah, basically all I've done is put a layer of reinforced concrete around the outside like this. And then I just filled in on top of the concrete that was there already with wood, and that seems to have worked. So fingers crossed we're actually going to be able to build on the top of this without it all going Pete-tong and collapsing. Okay, so on with the show. What's today? Well, we've got our forge room here, and it's a forge room and also a cooking fire, and I've got chests, I've got lots of supply crates, there's some random chests for tools and things as well. I've got my bed in here as well, and ultimately that'll be up there on the living quarters floor, but for the moment the base is functional. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of landscaping. Basically, I've done a little bit already. You can see I've got the water kind of 2 blocks deep all the way around here. I've made the very welcome discovery, actually, that zombies can't run in water, which is a complete reversal of what they used to do. They used to always run in water, even if it was only ankle deep. But now they can't run in it. They kind of waddle in a sort of high speed walk, which is quite funny if anything, and so I can actually take them on at ground level if there's only a few of them at night, because they don't move that fast. Also makes taking pot shots rather easier as well, because they're not actually running. That said, I'm still a sucky shot, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Yeah, I've put in this kind of concrete sort of ramp, if you like, in both directions. First of all, I put it sort of just in the one direction facing towards the base, and then I realised that actually if zombies got stuck behind that, they'd then start smacking at stuff, and I don't want to give them any excuse to hit anything, so this they can just walk over in both directions, but it keeps the water in. And then I've got this kind of gravelled area, so I made a load of gravel, and I just kind of filled that in there, which there is a reason for it. The idea is that I want something to make it a bit easier for me to A, know where the heck my bike is at any given moment, and B, be able to drive it around. So what I'm wanting to do ultimately is make a gravel track from here over to the road, just to make it that little bit less likely that something's going to go wrong. I know what I meant to get. I need my nail gun, left it upstairs. With the mini bike, really, but also, yeah, I do find it quite difficult to sort of keep tabs on where the bike is, because all the grass and the plants are really quite high. So that's what we're doing today, and of course we need to build our, make our veggie garden. We need to make our farm and plant our trees. So that's in the making today as well, in the works. And then, yeah, there's this structure here which is going to be a garage, not surprisingly, for the mini bike. Okay, I'm just going to build a very simple structure here. Got a wooden floor, and then I've got a load of these, so I'm just rather foolishly maybe going to assume that the zombies aren't actually going to have any interest in my bike particularly, and I'm just going to leave it the heck alone. I might be completely wrong in that, I don't know. may or may not bother having windows in the side of there, but for the time being it's quite useful just to be able to hop on there to build. Okay. Ugh, can't see. There we go. And that is quite high enough. We can't really make any sort of wedge shapes for the roof, I don't think, so I might just have to have a completely flat roof. Let's see. Damn, that's not what I meant. Okay, oops. Can't quite reach over there. Never mind. There we go. And at the moment we can't actually make any garage doors or anything like that, so this is going to have to do as it is. But as I say, so far the zombies don't seem to pay the slightest attention to the bike. And I have to go around the other side of the garage now. No, not into the wall, obviously. See, it's actually quite difficult to manoeuvre it. I haven't got the hang of... Yep, and that's why I wanted a large doorway, because... there we are. Okay. It's not really... It must have rolled. Okay. And there's room in there perhaps as well for a couple of chests for the spare parts, which I might just stick to the walls at the top there. Let's see. Also make good drop boxes for my garden. There we go. Oh, I might even make a third one. For tools, maybe. There we are. Fantastic. So that'll do nicely. Just wondering about whether to... That'll probably take my head off, won't it? When I'm trying to drive in there. Oh, I'm not that tall, but there you go. Okay, so it's going to take a lot of gravel and a lot of elbow grease to sort of dig my way all the way over to there. So I'm not going to do that right now. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to sort out our fields and our orchard. Oh, well, it's not really an orchard so much as let's see. No, that's not what I meant. I keep doing that. Where are my tree seeds? There they are. I've got 25 pine seeds, so that's fantastic. And then I've got all of these other plants as well, and a hoe, and all these seeds, plus some I just picked up off a zombie, which I want to plant out. So I thought, given that I've got equal access all sides, I thought I'd have my fields out one side, my forest out of the other. This side's got a few more things in it, so I might put my trees out this side. I'm not quite sure. I never really want to put my trees to never really want to put trees kind of in too much of a knot too near my base, because then I can't see when zombies are approaching, and also it's difficult to Yeah, it's difficult to take pot shots at them, and you worry that any approaching cops. And yeah, the feral hordes are still coming. One turned up just the other night, actually, but unfortunately I couldn't engage with them because I had to stop playing. Then unfortunately, when you log off, they disappear. So yeah, I'm going to put my fields here, I think. So there's already a load of trees here. So I'm not sure if that's going to make any difference. I might put a stand of trees over here. No, hold on, I do have an axe somewhere. Just the hotbar is just not big enough, really. That was interesting. That wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to fall down, wasn't it? Anyway. Okay, I can't pick up the stone either. I can't pick up anything because I'm full. Oh, I don't think I strictly need that. Okay. Hear a lot of wasps around here as well. I'm always hearing wasps because I'm near the city. Okay, so we'll get a shot of some of these as well. Alright, I see the problem. Righty-ho. Well, let's go plant a maple, but let's plant it way over here. There we go. And where's my axe? Here it is. That one probably fell down. Okay. I didn't pick up seed for that one, so that's okay. Alright, we may have... No, I don't need the earth. Okay. I can't pick up the stone, which might get in the way, unfortunately. I've got that lumber stone there, but I don't think that's really going to get in my way. Can't pick that up either. Alright, who cares? Let's just place these trees. So, yeah, I'm going to need to get rid of some grass, aren't I? Let's be sensible about this. Okay, I think that'll do for the time being, so we'll sort of plant these vaguely in rows, but they're pine trees, so I'm not going to mix them up with the indigenous trees. I'm going to know which ones are the ones I planted, even if they're not in perfect rows. Which is just as well, because they're not. And one more row. There we go. And now we can shift that too. Okay, good. So that's that. Now, may as well just turn that into some more seeds. Okay, now this is going to involve more grass mowing, unfortunately. Quite like to leave that tree just there because I like trees, and birch trees are just irreplaceable. You literally can't replace a birch tree. They're I don't know, they don't drop seeds. So come on, don't get stuck. Okay, let's see if that's a big enough space at the moment. Having thrown my dirt on the floor, I've got a hole in the floor in the terrain there. Never mind. Okay, now I'm just wondering whether I should attempt to kind of flatten this and level it off, because otherwise my furrows go all over the place. Might not be worth doing this, I don't know. Because it's on 2 different levels anyway. It's going to be like a terrace garden no matter what I do. Well, so far so good, but yeah, we've got quite a lot missing there, so I can't remember if I had some soil in here or anywhere else. No, I didn't. Fairly sure, well, I dropped a little bit, but I've got some inside the base, so I might just use that to level it all off. Okay, I've got some more soil here, so hopefully this will level it out enough. That will do. Okay, we will gather in all this lot now. I don't know if no, I've still not got any space for anything, but that's okay. Now, oh, no, I need my hoe first. Alright, now I'm not sure which way is going to work best. I am square on quite deliberately, so let's start from over here. Hoeing is really very slow process now. Is it just me, or is that straight? Yeah, it's straight. Good. Okay, that's one. That's pretty much got those sorted. Now let's see if we can get some seeds planted pronto. Start with my corn on this end. And then my coffee. And then I've got my potatoes. I've only got 2 blueberry seeds at the moment. I'm sure I'll find more. I'll plant those if I have the space. I think I have, but I'm not entirely sure. What's that? Cotton seeds. Yeah, I can't. No point in planting actual cotton. Yeah, I do have the space. This is cool. Okay, I think I've just about got time to do this before the zombies start running. Oops, I must have missed one on the other end. Oh no, I had more of these, that's why. That's okay, I can keep some in reserve. And I may as well plant these while I'm about it. There we go. I'm not so bothered about those because they're not so useful. Alright, now I'm going to just pick up these stones I think that are lying about here. And I got some over in the tree plantation as well. And I might edge all the way around here. Actually, I might go all the way around the edge of my water. I'll have a think about that. It might be useful. Don't think any other stones are going to get in the way here. I think that's all right. Looks like I haven't quite got shot of all of that. Might just save that. There we go. It's that time again. Okay, so I think we can retreat indoors now with in the knowledge of a job well done. My bike is in here where it should be. That isn't what I meant to do. There does seem to be enough space in here for us to... Yep, we've got repair kits and gas cans in there, which is what I intended all along. I might put some iron bars in the windows here. I want to put There. If I've got any spare soil I dig up, I'll probably put that around here. Just for the time being, I'm going to put that there. The cotton I'll take in, because that obviously has other applications. As does the chrysanthemums if I want to make some redwood at some point, which is why I'm saving those up as well. But obviously I haven't found any of those in the desert, so I'm going to start saving them now. Okay, now so far I've found that I've been quite secure enough to sort of stay just on this level at night. If a feral horde came, I might change my mind on that one. I'm not sure. That would depend. I haven't really had a chance to test that one just yet. Hopefully the next time one chooses to show up, and it really is so random. After day 4 today, you have no idea when they're going to turn up, which is fine, but it does mean that they could turn up at a time that's really inconvenient, and lots of good plant fibers there. Yeah, that's really inconvenient, which means that, yeah, you might just not be able to take them on like I found out I couldn't. Now I came up here for something. Oh yeah, I've got 3 lots of building stuff. I've got 1 for my wood here, including wood logs. I've got, I'll just do that I think. And stone as well, and then this one for just building blocks of various kinds, and then this bit for sort of miscellaneous stuff. And that is what I was after. I'll just put these back in there. Oh, and concrete blocks want to go back in there too. And where did I put my... I think I decided gravel was going to go in there. Yeah, that's it. So pretty much everywhere tends to have the same kind of home in each of my bases. Funnily enough, a little consistency helps a lot. Right. Come on. That's what I mean. I'm just not quite sure whether to just kind of stick concrete in the other one. I think it probably looks better if it just has 2 little teensy windows like that. Okay, that's good. Well, all's quiet on the Western Front at the moment, but that could change any time. Anyway, this episode is pretty much at an end. I've done everything that I intended to do, and I think it's gone according to plan, more or less. Bit more fiddly to try and get things level, but if you have level fields, it does help to, you know, avoid misplanting things and then kind of wasting the seeds when they either don't grow or they get destroyed when you place the next one. So it does help to have them on the level. So yeah, I've got my garage, my mini bike, I've got my garden planted, so we're going to be finding it easy at the moment. I'm just living off the eggs I brought with me from my last base. So now we're ready to do some serious foraging and looting. So I'm going to just sort of probably put my stuff back that I don't need, and then I'm going to camp out here with my trusty crossbow. Although I'm going to have to make some more crossbow bolts, so I'm going to be heading on into the city before too much longer for that. And as I say, also hopefully looking to getting my lost my way again, to getting my living quarters built up as well. So do join me for that, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the whole thing won't collapse under its own weight. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It went a little bit more according to plan than the last one, and yeah, maybe next time we'll go off into the city. In the meantime, I'm going to do a bit of local looting, get some wood, get some stone, all of that jazz. Till then, I wish you happy gaming and continued survival, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye for now.